I'm Bhaskar Rao Ghantasala, General Secretary of Society for Human Resource Development. SHRD has been launched officially today, and it gives me immense pleasure that almost 2 years that we have toiled under the brand names of Celebrate HR and Hyderabad HRA has culminated into something that is going to be really wonderful for the fraternity of HR people. This is going to be an umbrella organization that will bring in all the sectors into one single platform. Even our founder team members consist of the right mix like infra, pharma, HR from the manufacturing sector, IT sector, ITS sector, and we have persons from the domestic IT sector and also the service sector. So we have all the bases covered. Now we'll also be having the governing council members of the senior members, and I think if you're viewing this video, I'm sure you or a person keen into the concept of HR or a HR guy. So if you're interested to be part of SHRD or help us in any which way by being a senior and being a guiding council member, or being a enthusiastic youngster who can help us through organizing and other things, most welcome. I think shrdindia.org would be the website you can join us with, and you can communicate with us through that. So that's about SHRD, and as my friend asked, the reasons for coming into HR. HR has been an accidental discovery of my career path. We always have something that ticks us, and it was at one particular point that meeting people, looking after people, organizing something for the people was at core for me. So that calling came and it happened, and from being a process guy, from being a project management guy, I ventured into HR. But there was little nitty-gritties, there were little difficulties that I've seen, and getting the things closer to heart, because when we started, there were not many people who could guide us between right and wrong. We had plenty of information, as with internet, there is a lot of things that is available, but how do you choose the right one? How do you decide which one is more authentic? How do you hear from the horse's mouth? These were the questions that were lingering in our mind. And it was those experiences that now that we are more in a stable form in our careers, we thought this is the time we can give it back to the audience, give it back to our HR fraternity. And that's how the SHRD has taken shape. I earlier quoted the example of Krishna and Arjuna, and I stand by it. We would be Arjuna to learn from senior governing council members, and we would be Krishna being the charioteer, being the encourager for all the young members who want us to be there. And at the same time, we'll be the savior when the Arjuna is crestfallen, which means if any of our HR fraternity friends goes through a tough time, career or otherwise, we are there to help him out. Be it professionally, be it through professional advice, be it supporting them in any which way, we are there for you. Enough transition that has happened with HR, from being a personal management to pushing files to clerical things to what we today see as more a strategic role. I see or envisage a better role for this, being the sales HR or the direct strategically represented entity for an organization. Irrespective of the size of the organization, HR do matter. And taking a classic example of myself, I'm a startup specialist, which means I take care of organizations which just get started, take care of their HR process in association with my boss, Mr. Rajwant Motika, and then we support them to organize themselves and be a profit-making entity. And the moment they are profit-making entity, they are on themselves. So it's more of a BOT model that I support, and I truly agree, irrespective of the size, the HR do matter, and it's more the start than at the middle. Once your foundation of policies is right, your future is going to be good. So that's where we step in and help them out. And we are going to align that with SHRD too on all the roles that we are going to do. Senior HR, yes, we are senior HR, but when we compare ourselves with the industry leaders, I still consider I'm not senior enough to comment on that. But yes, we have learned things hard way, and we are there to ease it out for you. So we will make the learning easy for you. We'll facilitate the learning to make it easy for you. The only suggestion I'd give for any person interested to come into the HR field is be passionate about leading people. Be passionate about creating a change in human beings. Be passionate about helping others. I'm not talking about social service. I'm talking about satisfying your internal customers. And for a HR, the customer is internal. Internal to him, internal to company. The moment you can satisfy these two internal customers, you will rock as a HR guy. Take my word for that.